So my oncologist always says my cancer is a stage 4 colon cancer that has metastasized to the liver, and monumentum was removed, and some of my colon was removed where the tumor was, and I got cancer in my lymph nodes and cancer in my pelvis and cancer in my everywhere. But he always tells me since day one, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you kind of just through my experiences, if you're dealing with chemo each week or every 2 weeks, understand what's happening. You know, a lot of times they'll take you off of medicine for a period of time. For me, it's my platelet count that's really important. My white blood count is also important, but I get a shot that helps boost that. Your platelets, you really can't do a whole lot about it. And your platelets are what clots your blood. So chemo medicine, at least the ones I've been administered, they really affect my platelet count. So a normal person, like for example, my daughter, she just had hers tested. Hers is in the 300, 400 range, her platelet count. Mine hovers around 100. The lowest it's ever been is 66. Now, the danger with that is if your platelets get too low and your blood can't clot, then you basically can bleed to death. So avoid bar fights and bullfighting if you're worried about bleeding to death. So understand that sometimes the doctors may take you off of a medicine, and that's okay to help let your platelets increase. Now you can get just like a blood infusion. You can get platelet infusions. I guess that's what they call it, where they're going to administer some platelets to you. Trouble is, a lot of times the chemo that you're taking, depending on how aggressive it is, it's going to completely wipe your platelet count out. So there are many times I've gone to chemo where they basically sent me home because my platelet count got too low. So I have noticed over the last several months, rarely does it get above 120. So I'm starting to get a little worried that eventually does the platelet count get too low that maybe I have to skip a treatment for a while. And recently my wife and I went to Europe. I had a fantastic time. It's kind of a bucket list thing. And I missed actually 1 week of chemo. So I go every 2 weeks. So I missed 1 week of chemo and my CEA number went up. Just missing 1 week of chemo. So that really worries me in the sense that, man, I know I'm going to have to do chemo probably forever, it seems like. But when I do have to skip because of my platelet count, it worries me that, oh, this cancer is coming back and it's going to grow and be more and more aggressive. So working with your oncologist and whoever your physicians are, understand that sometimes this is a marathon in the sense that sometimes they're going to take you off a drug so your platelets can resume, your white blood count can resume, and hopefully your immune system and your body's naturally doing that. Worst case scenario, it starts affecting your bone marrow, and then quite honestly, you're pretty much shit out of luck is what I was told. But I know there are some things that can really help increase platelet count and bone marrow, stuff like that. Like walking is very good at doing that. Some light jogging, basically exercising, whether you're pumping iron or walking or even playing basketball with your kids, things like that can help really boost those things that are important for beating cancer or just prolonging your life, right? Because this is, at this point, this sometimes is just a quality of life. Can you continue to do what you do and enjoy life even though you have something growing inside of you that eventually is going to get worse, probably, and come to a point where there's not a whole lot that can be done. So just some food for thought. Thanks so much. God bless you.